Okay, so excuse the rubbish background, but it's been like this for a while anyway. I am moving out of college today, which I'm really excited about. It is almost officially the end of my first year. Almost. We're not there yet. We're still not there yet. So I thought I'd just quickly do like a quick update video, um, just stating where I am as I've approached my deadline for my first year registration report. So to start, it is the 1st of July. In every video, I've banged on about having this deadline for the 30th of June. I didn't meet that deadline. I haven't submitted anything. That is okay. I'm not as stressed as I thought I would be. And the reason for that is I really have done everything within my power to make sure that I am at the point at which I could submit and that I'm ready for the deadline that I set and agreed on with my supervisor. Unfortunately, just for a whole number of reasons, it is not yet in a position where it can be sent, where it can be submitted. I'm still, waiting to get feedback on it and going to work on it. And that is okay. What is quite nice is I'm going to a conference next week, and that gives me some time away from the registration report, so that when I do come back to it and when I have received feedback, I'll have a kind of fresh mindset. I'll be well rested, so that is good. The other thing I have to remind myself is that the 30th of June was an arbitrary deadline that I created alongside my supervisor. The very latest I can actually submit it is the 30th of September. That being said, no one aspires to do that. No one ever wants to do it. So there's no kind of real hard external deadline that I'm missing. I'm just missing the deadline that I set myself. In addition to that, there is currently a marking and assessment boycott. So even if I had submitted yesterday, I probably would not have a registration viva. So the kind of oral examination or conversation that you have after you've submitted. I wouldn't have that for a very long time because most people who would assess me are boycotting, because most of them work in higher education. Well, they all work in higher education, but most of them research higher education and therefore care a lot about the conditions of those working in higher education. So really, I have done everything I can by that deadline. The only thing I haven't done is submitted. Even if I had submitted, I don't think I would be spending my time much differently. So I'm very much over that. It's cool. I'm not where I wanted to be, but it's fine. No one died. So despite that not being sent, I do still feel like I have marked the end of the year, and I do still feel like I have reached a point where things will start changing. Both because this conference is taking place, but two, I will just start to move on and work on other parts of my PhD, which I'm looking forward to. Again, after a much needed break, I will kind of get into that mindset and get back into the swing of things. So that is that. The other main thing that's happening is just that people are leaving. I am leaving. People are graduating, people are moving, and that is really sad. Yeah, it's just hard. I think I have really enjoyed my first year. I think I have enjoyed it socially probably more so than I did my masters. That's partly because with my masters things were very regimented in terms of the course content, in terms of the way of working. For my masters, I was at a standard age college where most people were undergrads, most people were a lot younger. So I think that just meant I didn't necessarily socialize as much and I was a bit more recluse. But this has been nice. It's been nice being at mature college. It's been nice. Yeah, just connecting with people. I feel like I have been really fortunate. The people I have lived with this year have been amazing. So it's a very bittersweet day in terms of packing up and saying goodbye to people. But it's all good. I do have 2 more years here. They will just be fundamentally different anyway. Another update is annoyingly, I've been crying again. And I will explain at some other point why I've been crying and why I've been crying so intensely. But I am very aware that the underlying cause is unhealthy expectations, unhealthy perceptions about what I should and shouldn't be able to do. And I am increasingly aware of the toll that it's taking on me. So I do think as I move on to second year, I'm going to think really long and hard. Okay, not think long and hard, but I'm going to be way more proactive about how I address, perfectionist tendencies and unhealthy ways of thinking and unhealthy expectations. And it doesn't sound like it'll be easy, but I'm looking forward to my life on the whole being easier if I address some of those things. So I think that's something I'll talk about more and record more. But yeah, I think that has been one of the biggest learning things this year. I think with that in mind, another thing has been just setting boundaries. I think I have gotten way better at setting boundaries with other people, and perhaps trying to manage their expectations. But I would very much like to do that with myself. Again, working on expectations, putting up boundaries between work and rest. And that's another thing where I feel like I'm going to have to be better at project managing that, and just being quite firm with myself. This isn't like an official end of year review, end of first year, because being frank, I have not made it to the end of my first year. I haven't done my registration viva and I have not submitted my registration report. That being said, I just think on reflection, it's been a good year. And I've learned a lot about myself, and I want to do better and be better, but in healthier ways than I might have meant if I said those things in the past. So yeah, I'm excited to take a break. I'm excited to go to this conference. And I'm excited to come back feeling refreshed, feeling able to tackle things differently. So yeah, I appreciate this has been quite short, but thank you for watching and listening. Just to share, I think now that it's summer, some of the things I will start to work on will be much more reflection focused or guidance focused, either for postgraduate study or for undergraduate study. But yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot that I want to share, and I want to set my intentions and share those as well. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching.